Hello, everyone. I'm Karen Yankovich, and this is Summer of Strategy on LinkedIn. And it's a Saturday afternoon, and I just felt like jumping on. I've been just putzing around my house all day today, catching up on some work, catching up on some house stuff, and thought, it was a good day to jump on and talk, especially about this particular topic. The work that I do, for those of you that don't know me, the work that I do is really supporting women to create a process to build relationships, particularly using LinkedIn, to change their business, their life, their bank account. Help them get more income, help them make more impact, help them have more influence in the world. Right? Never has that been more important than today. So I thought it was a good time and I actually just did a podcast episode on this whole topic. So I don't want to double that up. I'll get that out in the next couple of days. But I wanted to jump on today and talk a little bit about, your strategy for LinkedIn, your connecting strategy for LinkedIn. I know that many of you, probably all of you, are getting, I know I am getting lots and lots, probably 2 or 3 a day of people that want to get me leads on LinkedIn. If I am getting 2 of them, 3 of them a day on LinkedIn, I know you are. And we know that there's a lot of ways we know that they're bots. Especially like my business page is called like Uplevel Media, training, workshops, consulting, whatever. And when people email me, they don't say, "Hey, Karen, we'd like to help you with Uplevel Media." They say, "Hey, Karen, we'd like to help you with Uplevel Media training workshops," which so means I know they stripped that name from my LinkedIn company page, right? So I know immediately that it's a bot, and I want no part of it. Because I just don't think that that's valuable. I guess it works for some people because otherwise they wouldn't still be doing it. So let me know in the comments if you're seeing a lot of that, and if it frustrates you. I think it turns a lot of people off from using LinkedIn because they're getting a lot of that. But here's what I think. I think that is, not using LinkedIn strategically because of that is kind of like, cutting down your money tree because there's a couple weeds around, right? I don't want you to do that. I want you to be consistently connecting, because here's the deal. I have a program. It's a 12-week program called She's Linked Up, and it helps women learn the process that I teach, right? We write their LinkedIn profile. We do a lot of work with them, teach them the strategy. And the people that have the most success are the people that embrace the getting on the phone with people part, right? The outreach part. And it's the hardest part for everybody. I get it, but really when the people do the outreach, when they are getting on the phone with people, everything changes in their business. And here's the deal. When has it ever been more important to be supportive of people? When has it ever been more important that you have people in your life that are supporting you? So, if you are, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, I'm happy to support anybody that wants help. But if you're a woman that wants to build more wealth, particularly generational wealth, so that you can support not just yourself, but your kids and your grandkids, then it really does come down to the people that you know. So who are you associating with? That is where you can impact change in the world, right? When you are building relationships with people that can impact your life and you can impact theirs, right? For example, I talk about on the podcast episode that's coming out later this week. I had a conversation with somebody earlier in the week that I didn't know at all. It was cold, absolute cold, but we're both in the same group, and we made a decision that we just wanted to get to know a little bit about each other, which is what I'm looking for you to do. And, I think I'm going to have her on my podcast. I think there's a lot of opportunities. So think about, take this down a couple steps, right? If I have her on my podcast, then that means that she'll share that with her audience. So I get more visibility. I get an introduction to her audience. She gets an introduction to my audience, right? And if either one of us builds our business as a result of that with even one client, it moves us further towards our goal of becoming wealthy women of influence and influencing more people in the world. And that's how we change the world, right? So I know that sounds like I'm putting a lot on one conversation, but honestly, it is that powerful. It is that powerful. When you intentionally use LinkedIn to build relationships so that you can change the world, you can change the world, right? So, the difference between using LinkedIn and just emailing or calling or whatever is if you have done the work on your profile, you're doing it from a position of power. Right? You're doing it from a position of power because people know what you want them to know about you because you put that on your profile. When you email cold, they don't know anything about you. When you call them cold, they don't know anything about you. But when you reach out on LinkedIn, they know a little bit about you, right? Because they can see what you put on your profile. And hopefully that's enough to be compelling enough to get on the phone. And then you can have those world-changing conversations. And if it changes one life, That's the needle that we need to be able to move. This is where we do have control. We have control of this. So my challenge to everybody that is following this Summer of Strategy series, and those that are not, is to just connect with one person a week, like coffee, a Zoom call, just a phone call, whatever works, and really genuinely look to support them. And hopefully they are genuinely going to want to support you. And that's another thing we can do to take control of our destinies, right? And take control of our, because let me tell you, when we have more money, we can vote with our wallets, right? So we want to be able to do this. This is doable, right? One person a week. You can do this. You can do this. An actual, genuine conversation. Here's what else I know. I know that when you have these conversations, I feel like Oprah, here's what I know. When you have these conversations, without any expectation, the money follows, right? If you get on the phone with somebody and you immediately start pitching them and say, hey, here's what I do, give me your credit card, they're like out the door. But if you jump on the phone and say, hey, here's what I do, who do you know, right? Now you're getting warm introductions to their audience. Maybe they're getting warm introductions to your audience. And that's how we make change happen. We refer each other, we support each other, we lift each other up. So that is the strategy that I want to share with you today. I want you to just be building relationships, one opportunity a week at minimum, but just one. That would be that. If you do this every week and you have one of these powerful calls every single week, by the end of the year, your business and your life will have changed. I promise you that to be the case. Okay. But you have to do it with no expectation. You can't be looking at it going, well, I don't know what I'm going to want. What does this person want from me? What do I want from this person? You can't be doing that. You have to truly be looking at it going, hey, let's get on the phone. You never know. And you never know. If there's no opportunity, there's an opportunity. Big deal, right? You got a lot of other opportunities out there. All right, that's my strategy for today. If you want some support from me with this, get on our calendar, KarenYankovich.com/call. Get you on our calendar. Actually, let me throw that up for you here if I have it. Yep, KarenYankovich.com/call. Get you on our calendar. I'd love to see your name on our calendar. We can help you with this. We also have a completely free Facebook group that I'd love for you to join. You can check that out at LinkedInforWomenCommunity.com. Drives you right to the Facebook group. Check that out. I'm happy to support you with this, but I'm telling you, this is where we can take some control back of our destiny. Let's do this. I'm here for you. Have a great day, everyone.